Yeah. You never see them coming, but they everywhere, kid. Silent like the breeze when the crosshair slid. They fall quick like the night on the scene. Nameless, faceless, ghosts in the machine.
They the dark matter floating, building from the dust. Invisible hands in every match you trust. Who they be, just a blip in the scope. Lost souls in the game, never leaving a note. Unknown warriors, drifters in the smoke. Random battlers, the fuel that never spoke. They pop up like glitches, then vanish like light. In arenas full of shadows, they fight in the fight. Strangers in the black, no names on the line. But without these wanderers, the game's out of time. In the bullet echo, it's all shadow and sound. These lost figures keep the whole thing bound. They the seeds in the dark, growing unseen. Random players floating in the in-between. No names, no fame, they part of the lore. In the shadows, they the ones you can't ignore. Dark matter in the battle, ghost in the flow. Faceless but they shape how the bullets all go. Strangers, roamers, drifters in the night. The ones who strike quick disappear from sight. Every match they fall, but they rise in the code. Anonymous survivors, the unsung mode. Call them wild cards, rogues, the unseen force. They move like shadows, sticking to the course. Stray mercenaries in the underworld play. You'll never catch the faces, but they here to stay. In arenas where the light can't even peek, you fight in the shadows, the unknown sleek. The bullet echo speaks in low tones, sharp clicks. Every silent step, part of random tricks. They the background noise, the static in the scene. Living in the void, the space in between. No history, no stories, they fall and fade. But every fight's been built by the marks they made. They the seeds in the dark, growing unseen. Random players floating in the in-between. No names, no fame, they part of the lore. In the shadows, they the ones you can't ignore. Dark matter in the battle, ghost in the flow. Faceless but they shape how the bullets all go. Random like chaos, unseen like the wind. Players like phantoms, where do they begin? Drifters, nomads in arenas so deep. In the cracks of the system, that's where they creep. They the energy, the pulse, the unwritten line. In the code they scattered, but still they design. You call them ghost glitches, dark nights in disguise. But without them, the game falls apart before your eyes. Vagabonds of the server, no claim to the prize. But every fallen figure's part of the rise. Drifters, wanderers, scatter in the void. You can't destroy what can't be employed. Flickers in the data, fragments in the zone. They hold up the structure though they all die alone. But without a man, the gears wouldn't spin. It's the nameless few that really let you win. Dark as the void, but they burn bright in strife. The random players give the whole game life. Without names or faces, they the soil and the root. Invisible architects building the truth. You can call them outcast, unknown to the core. But in the battle's pulse, they the real lore.